I'm so honored. This feels very special. Thank you. I just wanted to start the evening by referring to an old newspaper article that I had found. And it talked about Placer High School receiving as a gift a Plymouth Belvedere car. And I don't know if by the time I got to high school that same car was still in issue, but something just as ugly was, and that's how we got around to our golf tournaments. And the uses of the car were, let me just read these, kind of funny: driver's training, athletic scouting, taking the sick kids home, and transporting the golf team. I think there was a couple times we got in that vehicle and it seemed like they had taken the sick kids home before us. And I don't think there was enough seats for all of us. And there probably, if we were seat belted at all, we were double buckled, and that's kind of how we rolled. We had a unique coach with an equally unique first name in Chick Waldron. And he liked to challenge the opposing teams to the fact that there was a girl on the boys' team. And if that girl beat you, there'd be punishment to be paid afterwards. So I can picture us after the round, while he kind of happily looked on to his delight, while those boys dropped down, gave their prescribed number of push-ups, while I sort of sheepishly watched on. You know, I called him a couple weeks ago because I hadn't talked to him in many years, and he shared some things with me that I either didn't know or I had forgotten. And he had told me that when I came on the scene to play golf, it was unprecedented, and that he had to go to Jug Kovich and say, hey, is it okay if a girl plays on the team? And evidently it was okay, and off I went. And then I would go on to play at a varsity level, and he reminded me that I was the first ever girl to receive my block letter P in the sport of golf here at Placer, so that was pretty fun for me. My senior year, I was selected to play in the state championship, and although my finish wasn't very remarkable, what was is that would mark the first ever girls' state championship for golf. Golf was definitely the highlight of my high school days, and I say that because I would go on and play college golf and up onto the LPGA. And by then it was a business, and I was stressful, and I put a lot of undue pressure on myself, unfortunately. I was never able to retain that same joy and golf for fun that I had in high school. And to that end, I just want to give a big shout out to all my team members, particularly those my senior year, guys like Brett Lewis, Sean Anderson, Mike Bathello. I think we did more rolling on the ground laughing than we did sweating over par putts, and so that was very important to me. I also skied for Coach McCord, and a crazy good coach and a crazy good skier. I can still picture him going down the slope, hooping and hollering, acting more like one of the kids than he did a coach. And I think it was sometime my senior year, my mom must have said to me, if you're going to play golf seriously, you need to play golf year-round. So I had proposed to Coach that, hey, I want to participate in the meets, but I can't go to any practices. And that didn't bode well. I would probably make a good first run, and then I'd get flipping and falling and miss skates, get myself disqualified. And, Coach, I just want to say thank you for granting me that pass out of practice. I appreciate it. I don't know, you probably saw the bigger picture, and that was important. I don't want to be the only Placer grad that stands up here and that got onto the LPGA Tour. I hope that in the future there'll be others. It's not getting easier to get out there, but I think somebody will. Coincidentally, the same guy that was my swing coach is now coaching what I would consider to be one of the next best hopeful golf professionals. That guy's my husband, Greg French, and that girl is a sophomore here by the name of Natalie Pietromonaco. I just want to go ahead and say goodbye and retire the accolades for me at this point. Just stand by and watch the next wave of future Hillmen make their mark. Thank you.